Let me read this to you. This book changed my life. When I looked at myself and I didn't like what I saw, the wisdom in here put me on the right path. A better path. I certainly don't know everything you're going through, but if you don't mind, change will happen. Trying to resist it is like resisting sunrise. Maya, be the best change possible inside yourself.
Okay. Thank you, Shifu. I really appreciate it. And I'll be at class Wednesday.
Well, let's see what happens with the hurricane. You use Tong Bay for real?
Yeah.
Ice in your veins. Look at you.
Really?
Yes, little sister. Black ice. That's what you are.
As they were walking across the restaurant for him to pay at the host stand, they passed a table with 3 people. Maya didn't see the man whose back was to her, and he didn't see her either. Dan Trang was so engrossed in the conversation with the 2 across the table that he had tunnel vision. His hopes and dreams were in the folders they had between them and their glasses of sorrel hibiscus tea. That's it. So thank you for the action. Thank you, Chef Lisa. Playing the fictional Chef Lisa. Any questions, comments, anything anybody wants to say? What happens in the book is, time-wise, we're in the middle of summer, and the events happen over the course of a few different days, and a storm very similar to Ida, where it's strong but it's not a direct hit, is coming in their direction. So the next scene that we're going to read from is going to be chapter 28 for those books. The big thing to know is this. Here's our one little stretch from the book, only because if you have an accurate level of Gian's ability, then I need to do a little switch up. So Maya stays with her aunt Nikisha. So, and that's what's in the book. This next scene, which is part of the chapter that has different people of how, basically what they do during hurricane time. Like some people grab a bottle, some people do their thing. Maya and her aunt get a candle going and they play chess. But instead of Aunt Nikisha, for the sake of this scene, because it doesn't really change the integrity of it, Gian is going to play Uncle Norbert. So those of you with books, instead of Aunt Nikisha, this is going to be Uncle Norbert instead for the strip on this. But essentially, they're doing their hurricane ritual, their routine, which again is to light a candle, they play chess, and they're just having a conversation while they're in the midst of doing all that thing. So on this one, Chef Lisa gets to take a little break. And then before I'll read a couple paragraphs, and this is narrative from the book, and then they will go into it. Hurricane Izzy didn't need to be a direct hit to impact New Orleans. Excuse me. Chapter 28. What is in you will build or bury you. Hurricane Izzy didn't need to be a direct hit to impact New Orleans. A power grid several decades old, an antiquated pumping system run on that same power grid, and by a computer system that looked like it was from a 1940s black and white movie. Power outages and street flooding were simply what happened in the city. A solid 2 hours before the hurricane moved through, most all of both sides of the river had no juice. Heavy rain continued to move through in circles, in cycles. Maya and her Uncle Norbert played chess by candlelight, as per tradition. Despite his best efforts, Maya was winning as always. Uncle Norbert had no knights, a few pawns, and a scattered number of pieces left.
You always 2 steps ahead. Mine's so sharp. Probably all the books you read.
The more you play, the better you get. Don't give up those knights so quick next time. Crucial pieces, but you treated them like pawns.
I see that now. I see you doing the right thing by giving that money back.
I couldn't do what he wanted, hurt people for money.
Nor did I want you to. We're not about that.
Checkmate. It was handled, but he wasn't going to let me leave, so I had to fight my way out.
Child.
I had no choice.
All right. We'll be leaving soon enough anyway. New part of town. Things have to get better. My soul is.
I know it's harder for you because of me,
Now don't you go thinking that. Don't you say it neither.
okay? I'm trying. I really am. Everything you've done for me, I appreciate it so much. But when I look at myself, compared to anybody else, anyway, I mean, it's daddy and mommy I compare myself to. I know I'm good at martial arts. It's a gift. But is it a curse too? Mommy's so good with numbers. Everybody says it. You do too. Can do calculations in her head, a whiz at math. And daddy, he's the people person. Told me, Maya, when I leave a room, there are no strangers to me anymore. He meant it. The 2 of them together, a power couple. 1 + 1 = 5. But now they're locked up, far away. I can't help, okay, I'm gonna say it. I can't help but wonder if what brought them down was because of their strengths. You know what I mean? If they get to a point they thought they could get away with anything because daddy could just talk away the problems and mommy can make the numbers dance. What if the same thing is in me? Martial arts is my blessing. But what if it's my curse? What if it's what brings me down? That's what I wonder before I go to bed. Am I blessed? Or am I cursed?
Gian and Empress Wilson. Chapters 22, chapters 28 from The Last Shadow. I know I'm thrilled to hear when that comes to life. So I hope you all enjoyed that because that's just a whole different thing. I will tell you, this is the first of a probable trilogy. This is being worked on also for a graphic novel and whatever else for screen beyond that. So to me, I know sometimes people want their work on the page and only on the page, but I'm of the mindset that stories can be told in different ways, and also there are different things you can do on screen and in a graphic novel that I can't do, and vice versa. So it changes it as long as you have that essence of it. It changes it in the best possible way. So I appreciate everybody coming out. Unless you have any questions or otherwise, thank you. We have books and t-shirts in the back, and you guys, Chef Lisa, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. And thank you all.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.